Folks, just a brief note before we get into exploring the search engine inside of Kickstarter. I just want to let you know there's one portion of using an advanced search which I did. I happen to select design. There's a lot of other categories, and in reviewing my video I started to realize I don't think I made this clear enough, so I'll just tell you now. There's a lot of other categories you could select besides design, but the clients that I think I am going to be dealing with the most, and the ones at St. Petersburg College, they seem to be in any category there is, but one that I'm seeing recurring is in the design category, so that's why I chose that. There's a lot of other categories. It would take way too long to go through all of them. You wouldn't watch the video anyway, and you don't need me. What my purpose here is to get you to go out and explore and do your own searching and get comfortable with the search engine. I'm just trying to show you some initial ways to get started at doing that.
For you folks trying to learn something about successful crowdfunding campaigns, how crowdfunding works, and the parameters of crowdfunding, what to do, what not to do, an excellent way is to look at a lot of different campaigns. See their content, see their tone, see their structure, see their approach to getting an audience. But a way to find campaigns close to you that you're most likely to relate to is to do an advanced search using the search parameters that I'm going to show you here. Again, for people doing crowdfunding research and getting ready to start a campaign of their own, having looked at as many other campaigns as possible should be an advantage. Although one thing that does not get exposed is all the campaigns that never launched in the first place because the inventor or the company realized this isn't ready. That's one of the best key statistics that you're never going to be able to see by people who carefully assess their audience ahead of time and realize that I'm not in a position to be able to launch this right now. But here's one of the most important ones, which is pick ones that are in your specific field. And on Kickstarter, they're divided into these that you can see here: art, comics, crafts, dance, design, fashion, film, video, food, games, journalism, music, photography, publishing, technology, and theater. And another filter that I like to use, that I encourage my clients to use, is how much money they were trying to raise in the first place. And for the particular academic exercise I'm making these videos for, we want it to be under $1,000, because all we want them to use this campaign for is not to pre-sell anything, but to get an assessment of their audience and get an idea of how much interest there may be in this particular product. And in that case, I like it when people search on projects that had less than $1,000 goal. And I also like to limit it regionally, specifically to locations that they're familiar with, at least the United States if nothing else, and in particular the specific academic exercise I'm doing is located in Florida. Now, how they sort by, I left the statistics out earlier. My favorite date would be the end date so that I could see the most recent ones. But I'm going to go against my own rule for a minute. Before I do that, though, I'm going to show some of the campaigns that have had trouble. It's really, I think, more instructive to look at failed campaign than it is to look at properly funded one. Here's one. It looks like they're no, actually, they're 243% funded. They're doing really well. And they didn't ask for very much at the beginning. So let's go look at that. Let's just see how much they asked. Yeah, their original goal was $350. That's achievable. That's reasonable. I respect that. Now let's go back and look at Manatees for a Cause. Looks like their original goal was $1,000. And they got 45 hours to go, and I don't think they're going to make it. I like reading these and just going through and seeing who got funded and how much. This one here looks like whatever their goal was, it's hard to even compute from the math, but they did get $1, and that's still 0% funded. Looks like they're not going to make it either. And this one here, Niffer with Pokemon, They're only 54% funded with 47 hours to go. These might not be bad ideas. They just may be that the campaign was run in such a way that they didn't put in enough reach and enough ways to attract users. And it's difficult. You're competing with a lot of other people out there. I just chose the design category.
Thanks for watching. Let me know any other topics you want me to discuss. This YouTube channel is to help you. This is for information. I want to hear from you and I want to know what things are on your mind.